stainless steel in a home gym. Yeah, we've officially reached that level. It looks incredible, it won't rust, and it screams premium. But here's the real question. Does any of that actually make your workouts any better? Or are you just paying for that shine? The No Fake channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and we've come a long, long way in the home gym world. 20 years ago, you were lucky if you could get some piece of home gym junk. 6 years ago, nothing was in stock and you needed to sell a kidney in order to buy a used rusty kettlebell. By 2026, the options are endless.
An embarrassment of riches, as they say.
I mean, power racks, barbells, dumbbells, benches. You can get them in every color, shape, size, and coating that you can imagine.
In a world of pure imagination.
And now, things are changing again.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I'm talking stainless steel. The very same material that SpaceX is using in a lot of their reusable rockets is now going into home gym equipment. A bench that looks like it could survive a nuclear winter and still look shiny doing it. And here's what's happening. As soon as people build out the basics of their home gym, they stop thinking about purely function and they start chasing upgrades. Better racks, better barbells, better benches. It goes from just get the job done to this is my home gym setup. And if we're being fair, yeah, I am part of that problem. Just a few months ago, I reviewed the Keppi 6000 adjustable bench, and I absolutely loved it. A great value proposition in terms of the price point to everything that they delivered: vertical storage, knurled handle, pop pins. They threw in a bunch of attachments that other companies would have charged hundreds for. It was one of the best benches out there in terms of value to performance. But in the home gym game, things move pretty fast. And companies aren't just tweaking designs anymore, they're leveling them up. Enter into the chat the Keppi 6000X. They not only fixed a number of issues that I had with the previous version, they now have made it completely out of stainless steel. Premium knurling on an adjustable bench, yeah, that's what most companies skip because it's not really needed, but it's nice to have. They put a nice, rough, aggressive, good to grip knurling on the front handle and even around these pop pins. And these pop pins are clean, they're smooth, and adjusting this bench angle is just cathartic. And of course, they kept the vertical storage because if you're tight on space, this thing gets out of the way fast.
What's in the box?
And we've still got some amazing attachments, but this time in stainless steel. Now, these attachments are something that other companies would literally charge hundreds for, and Keppi just kind of throws them in, but they're not an afterthought. This is the leg roller attachment, and it does its job. You lock it in, and you can do decline sit-ups, so you can flip it around and do Nordic curls, and there's a ton of different angles in order to dial this thing in so that it is perfect for whatever size body you have. And you get this arm pad attachment. It turns your adjustable bench into a mini arm blaster. And when you're done blasting those arms, you don't have to find a shelf or some weird corner to stick these things in. They actually have a spot in the front of the bench underneath it that you can clip these in so they'll be off the ground and out of sight and out of mind. Well, they fixed the pad. They have added or upgraded this massively dense pad. This thing is super tough, super durable, and super thick. Like your mom. The bench is on the smoother side, which is a slight negative for those of you that like a lot of grip in your pad in order to lock you into place for your benches or your other exercises. But it's also a positive for cleaning. When you've got a really porous pad, your blood, sweat, pre-workout soaks in and is really difficult to get out. Something like this Keppi 6000X is easy to just spray down and wipe away.
Job's done.
Thanks to the high friction pads and this front design, this thing is planted. It is ultra stable, making you feel confident and safe on any lifts that are under that 1,500 pound weight capacity. It weighs in at about 96 pounds, which means it's heavy enough to feel premium and stable, but not so heavy that you're gonna throw your back out to move it around. If you are getting any value out of this video, consider using the affiliate links in the description. It does help to support the channel and my home gym addiction. Now, obviously, there is gym equipment down there like this massively amazing stainless steel adjustable bench, but there's energy drinks, there's pre-workouts, there's jump ropes, and there's discounted toilet paper. When you use those links, you are supporting the channel, but more importantly, you let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. The stainless steel color combo is clean. It's neutral, and it's not gonna upset the feng shui of any home gym setup that you may have. Now, one premium coating that's been around for a year or so and still people tend to love is clear coat. And that does look very similar to a stainless steel. If you're not familiar, clear coat is like a hand grinding finish, and then they coat it with what I'm gonna call like a polyurethane, like a very, very smooth product that when you feel it, when you put your hand on it, it feels glossy to the touch. I think it looks and feels fantastic. Now, the difference is though, that this is a different type of metal altogether. It's stainless steel, so it is going to hold up to scratches and dings, and it's not going to rust out on you. I happen to love clear coat, but I am concerned in the long haul how that coating actually holds up and how it looks down the road after you've kind of banged it around a bit, scratched it a few times. I have seen a few, not many considering how many are out there, but a few situations where rust got underneath the actual coating and it became an issue and it started to look fairly bad. At the end of the day, if I had to pick one versus the other, now both of these are premium upgrades on anything that you buy, I would go with stainless steel. I think it's a better material, and I think it's going to hold up better in the long run.
Forever.
With great power comes great responsibility, and with a great material comes an even greater price tag. Currently on their website, it's $679. That's with free shipping, that's with the attachments, and that is with a 30-day return policy. But keep in mind, you can use my code NOFATE247 to save even more money. But when you buy the 6000X, you're not buying it because of its great function and effectiveness. You're paying for that premium material. You aren't buying this because it's better than a few other $400 adjustable benches out there. You're buying this because it's premium. It's not only gonna last a lifetime, but it's gonna look good for a lifetime. If you're chasing value, you can go with the Keppi 6000, the non-stainless steel version at half the price and 100% all the functionality of this beast. We are even seeing stainless steel on power racks now, and the price points on those are astronomical. But people want that lifetime material. They don't want to worry about scratches and dings and rust, especially if they're in like a damp basement or a garage. So there is a market for it now. If you're on a budget, not so much. But if you're looking for that premium finish and feel, yes, stainless steel is here and here to stay. Now, for the longest time, it's actually been in a lot of barbells and handles. And as a frugal dad, I've been very poo-poo on stainless steel bars and handles until I actually started to use them. And once I started to put my hands on them and get a few in my gym training with them, you realize that the finish on them feels so much better than so many of the other coatings out there, and it just feels better. On something that you're putting your hands on, that feel is everything. So I am a big believer when it comes to handles, when it comes to barbells, stainless steel is definitely worth the money. Stainless steel on power racks? Yep, another over-the-top overkill when it comes to home gym upgrades, but I can absolutely see why people are making that premium purchase because they want something that's gonna look good for the rest of their lives and then some. And now it's time. It's time for my final thoughts. Is stainless steel worth the premium upgrade, or is it just premium hype? Let's be real, let's be honest, let's just keep it 100. Stainless steel isn't gonna get you any more PRs. It's not gonna improve your lifts or your gains. It's not magic. It's just a premium upgrade. And if you are tight on cash, if you are on a budget, then stainless steel is just gonna be a bridge too far. There's a number of other great products out there that will get the job done at a more reasonable price tag. Where does stainless steel matter? Longevity. No rust, no coating issues, no babysitting your equipment. If you're building your forever home gym, or just hate to see wear and tear on your equipment, then stainless steel absolutely makes sense. You're paying for durability and aesthetics, not performance, so just know that going in. Would you pay extra for stainless steel? Or is this just gym snob territory? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, 2 other great adjustable benches that I reviewed are right over here. Give those videos a watch, use the links in the description, and of course, don't save anything for the trip back.